Welcome to NWA Connie Corso's podcast, where we talk all things dogs.
These days it's he say, she say, we duck and dodge for crumbs of love. Baby, tell me what you need, you best believe ain't pulling strings, no make believe. I'm really who I'm saying I am. Let me put you on notice, you don't need the perfect moment to tell me that you want it. It ain't no read between the lines if you looking for a spark, you know you got
I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
Let me reward your patience, them pupils dilated. I turn your river to an ocean. Girl, you done found you a man.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I am your host, Joe, NWA Connie Corso. I'm a breeder out the Northwest Arkansas area. And yeah, we just talk all things dogs with people from all over the country, all over the world. We've been doing it a while. Right here, this man, right here, one of the guys that was instrumental in helping me build this channel. I think more breeders of old with knowledge should come and mingle and, you know, teach some of the things they have experienced in dogs, because that's the thing too. It's a big gap, you know, in some of the knowledge. But anyway, welcome back, Mr. Michael Morales of Presa Canario de los Morales. What's going on, sir?
Thank you. Thank you. How you doing?
Man,
Hi, everybody.
Everybody, well, what's up, chat? What's up, Instagram? What's up, Spotify, Facebook, all over the world? Hope everybody's well. Ready, Davidson K9, average blue collar dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Michael, how you doing?
Hi, good, and you?
I'm good. What's been going on in the presser world? You had to take a side.
Yes, and more BS like pretty much in every breed.
Oh yeah.
Nothing is changing.
Yeah. It's tough, man.
Everybody is trying to make the names from themselves, not from the dogs.
It's a lot of that, man. I wondered, like, you know, I have no problem with people being newer in breeds like I am myself. I hadn't even been breeding 10 years. But I noticed, too, that a lot of newcomers, 5-6 years in, they out in the forefront. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of information that get kind of, you know, messed up in it. I kind of been peeking over. I peeked over there in your presser community a little bit.
What you think?
Y'all got some crazy motherfuckers over there, boy.
That's true. That's true.
Lord.
And then they hit on me. Oh, you are not the only one who made, but it's not what you show what you're done. I mean, I don't just say it. I just show it to people that can be done. Like almost 2 centuries ago, when I say what I was planning to do, and I take this from the game world to the presa world, there ain't nobody done it before. Because my background is with game dogs.
Yes, sir.
So I bring all my knowledge from the game dogs to the presa. And that's how I breed in them. Everybody always say, oh, but you do, or pit bull do this to your breed. You can do it without using pit bull.
Right. Pit bull is getting used a lot. They don't like it necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's not like a real strong purpose for it. So yeah, I know how they feel about that.
Pit bull people, they've been testing dogs. You don't see they pulling. That's the real people behind the pit bull of those game dogs. There was dogmen.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's what we are missing in the outside. We don't have dogmen. We just have puppy mills.
Yep. we have marketers, we have with the dog man, he kind of
they want it, and much of them they're oh my god, they're salesmen, and they want to apply.
Woo! It's the commercialization.
They think they're real, like a 2026 Tacoma, Toyota Tacoma. They seen a model to change every certain time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then when you change the dog, you're mixing the dog.
Right.
When you changing a car, it comes from the dealership.
But let me ask you something. Maybe I'm getting off into it too early, but let me I'll ask. Forget it. But in the South, I don't know about in other parts of the country, there are some mixes, some of the country boys do to get, like for instance, it was the Pyrenees kind of runs off, you know what I mean? Uh-huh. And it's another dog they add into it to keep that drive down and running off, or they might use an Anatolian or something like that, Do you think it's ever a mix, or have you ever seen a mix that's used for a particular function?
A friend of mine used to mix his game dog with other dogs for hunting, but if he got the money, if you give him the money, or you give him a dog Argentino, that was his favorite dog.
Yeah.
And he say, Mike, I have to do this because I don't have the money. They asking too much money for the damn dogs. Mm-hmm. He was not doing it because he want to mess it up, but he was not breeding to those dogs. He was using that for hunting, and that's it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
But he was not selling them he was using his product. What they do, they share between friends, and everybody keep a puppy,
right?
And get home with them.
So, do you classify yourself as a preservation breeder, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start out like this. I want to show something first. I want to see your thoughts on this. Mm-hmm. Can you see that?
Yeah. Small. It's very small.
Where multiple dog bodies have been recovered from the property. According to Humboldt County Sheriff's Office, over 700 animals are still unaccounted for. Records say they were adopted. Report was filed in April by a local resident. All she's asking for now is justice.
I hope that it will be the beginning of a change where the animals will be removed from him and placed into legitimate rescues where they actually find loving homes.
As of now, the owner, Shannon Miranda, has not been arrested, is still legally allowed to operate his rescue shelter. Animal control officials stopping by the sanctuary 3 times a week to check on the animals still there.
Okay. I played that for a reason because
I think I know where you... Actually, I know people. I don't know if you going this. Let me try.
Okay.
There was a female that was breeding a lot of Presa Canario breeders, and it was from a shelter. They falsificate paperwork, and they start to breed, and it came from a shelter, and it looked like those kind of shelters. There are many different kind of shelter. There are the ones they spray and neuter, and there's the one who they look the other way, take the dog.
Right. But my point is, in the dog in the industry we in, I'm just gonna be honest. I know people gonna be upset, but they don't attack mixed breed dogs. They attack purebred dogs. The adopt, don't shop, gotta get it from a rescue. You don't know why it's in the rescue, and we ain't gonna talk about how the government is shipping over dogs to put in rescue, and all the advertising just to make you feel shameful of buying a well-bred or a purebred dog. And then so I noticed that, and I'm just going to speak from the heart tonight because what I see, not because I'm biased. Then also we are in a designer era, right? And even some of them will make you or try to make you feel ashamed of a purebred dog, using stuff that I don't think is always true. For instance, the American Kennel Club, what was it, formed in 1884? That's a long time ago. And I was just looking. And I could pull it up.
Before than that, there was purebred dogs.
Explain.
Like for example, the Cholo. Cholo is a purebred. Mm-hmm. Cholo, but it was not raised there before than that time. It was a Mayan dog.
Right.
And it was only breed Cholo to Cholo. That's what we call what you guys call in the hairless.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of oh my God, that dog from the Tibetan Mastiff. That's another one. There is one in Rocha that is not even registered yet. But if you see all of them, they look alike, and they have a name for it, and it's a purebred. They use it for working farms.
Right.
Many Asian breed. I mean, not that many left, but there are some still around.
Right. And so, Mike, this is something that I wanted to present.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, cause
no, you're doing good. I needed you while I was looking that up. So, but this is
consider a purebred. It has to be isolated. That's it.
Right. But okay, we're gonna get into that. But this is a talking point that a lot of people in designer breeds, I don't mean any harm to anybody, but this is the number one talking point they use. They said that it is a new concept. And so when I look at the how long they've been this AKC thing going on, 1884. These, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that.
I see it.
Well, I'll read it because you ain't gonna be able to really.
No, I will not be able to write about.
But it says these are the most impactful things that happened around 1884. One is the Berlin Conference. I don't know anybody who was there. I don't even think my grandma was in the Berlin Conference, but it's a new concept. The Washington Monument was completed. I don't know nobody. My grandma, I don't know if my great grandma remember that. The International Meridian Conference, the book Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I don't know nobody talking about, man, you remember when Huckleberry Finn came out? I mean, it just don't. Who remember this U.S. president election? Democrat Grover Cleveland, Republican James G. Blank. Don't nobody most of you folks don't even know what that is. The rise of consumer culture and entertainment. The American roller coaster was born with the opening of Lamarcus Thompson's Switchback Railway at Coney Island. So to me, maybe my concept of new is maybe I'm off, maybe I'm chemically unbalanced, but it's not a new concept to me. It's not.
It's not.
Yeah. So
dogs being what happened when merchandise start to moving in ship from one country to another. That's when dogs that was taken one place to another. Some of them they were mixed, some of them they weren't, and that's what people think. Every dog is a mix, and actually the real concept of mixing is when everybody discovered that the bully it was a mixed dog.
It was mixed dog, yeah.
Because from the beginning we was.
Hey, Mike, but this is something about the bully, right? That's funny. So we know the pit bull. They use a pit bull. And then you hear.
And they used to say at the beginning that there was the real deal.
They were lying, yeah. But they.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
Presa and Dogo. Dogo Canario is the real thing. Presa is not. It's like these people try that is history repeat itself.
Right.
It
Right.
doesn't matter the location, but it tend to do.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Actually, that happened to Neapolitan Mastiff and Canet Corso too.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing about it is, it always throws me off because I like genuine conversations. But so if somebody tell me that, yeah, to them that's pretty new, I can say one word that'll set everybody off and they'll be pissed about me. Like, well, how you gonna use that talking about is new? You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna do it though. But let's get into something else here. So it is, and really ain't nobody gonna come on here, or can't nobody come on here deny that it is kind of a real strong war against purebreds on multiple fronts. You know, it's like,
and it's from even the biologists too.
Right, and you can tell
have a big campaign, and I'm telling you why. Purebred dog, when they're doing right, like pet bull, I never took one of my pet bull to the vet, ever, only for rabies shot maybe, and in that time I can get the rabies shot myself and put it myself.
Oh yeah, at that time, yeah, you can't do that no more. Yeah,
that's when my dog never. But when I have that crappy other breeds, they have to go in. And let me tell you, all those dogs that were mixed with papers.
Right. Well, that was one of my points. Like, you know, when anytime it was attacked down through the years, it was, or they'll start arguing whether it was a pit bull. No, they say it was a bully. A lot of times it was a bully. You could tell that's a damn bully.
It was claimed the other day, the Grand Champion Mongoose, it was a blue dog. Oh my God, I run that line myself. And when I'm talking about a line, when I'm talking about lines in Pebble, they are lines.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Outside of the people were barely, you don't gonna find them. People like to talking about bloodline, this and that, but they don't know what they're talking about.
Right. Let me give a shout out, Mike. Let me give a shout out. Hey, what's up, Miss AJ? I just did a show with Miss AJ. Michael, she's 74 years old, still working dogs. She's up there in PA.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's been in the Corso since 2000, I believe. She ain't on Facebook. She don't do all that stuff. Amazing story. I'm gonna drop that one next week. So I just want to give her a shout out. We had a really good interview. Yeah. So somebody said shout out Dave Wilson. Shout out Dave Wilson. So let me get into this one. This is another one that you can maybe help me understand. So hybrid vigor, this is always the topic. Watch the chat.
Yeah.
The numbers finna jump up.
But only hyper bigger, you only can get it with 2 pure dogs.
Yeah, I had a geneticist on here. He said one and done. I've had,
but if you don't have the pure dogs, how are you gonna get it?
Right, the chicken man. He said same thing. I'm not being disrespectful. Kenny Troiano.
Yeah.
Same thing, right? So, but in the mixed breed world. And I think it's not all you guys, but it's some of you guys that attack pure dog breeders. And hybrid vigor is the number one excuse, like it's carried around in a cup or something. Like you just carry up, get you something that's hybrid. That's what. But what I don't understand, what is wrong with documentation of an animal bred for specific traits, whether it be functionality or phenotypically, records of health testing, and where is the shame in that? Instead of saying hybrid vigor only, it makes the healthiest animal, which I don't know if that's totally true, because if you mixing them up like that, wouldn't the genetic diseases, even though they may be recessive, if you keep breeding them dogs, one day them things are going to pop out? Would you think that?
Look at humans. We are scatterbred. We're the
we still
biggest
got health
people.
issues.
Yeah, and we got many health issues, heart diseases. Oh my God, you mentioned we have it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a genetic disease, though, you're looking at an excuse because
Right.
you're looking to cover up to patch them up all those diseases they're gonna show up eventually. And if you don't know, is both of the parents, even they're two different breeds, have the same problem, they're gonna show the pup is gonna show it
Eventually.
or double it.
Or carry it.
Is there no visual, the pup is gonna become carrier. But if both parents have the same, is their carriers, no visual, but both carrying the same disease, the pup is gonna become visual.
Right.
You follow me?
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
That's the part they don't understand.
Right. So that bewilders me that some not all the guys that make breeds are doing the things. Well, a lot of people don't make breeds. We was talking about a young lady, North American Master, before we got on, and she's, you like her or not, she is on her way to making a breed, health testing, doing everything the AKC tell her to get it recognized. You know what I mean? It's doing it the hard way. And it take, you know how long it take to create a breed legitimately through the AKC?
I bet a very long time.
40 years.
Wow.
So I think it used to be 20, but now it's 40 years. So they're depending on that.
People wanna do it that overnight. Two crosses and we got a breed. It doesn't work like that. Another thing, I got other animals, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go back and forth with other animals, and I start to notice in the rabbit world, all the rabbits start to getting sick when they're more crossed than ever.
Mm-hmm.
People start to talking about this problem, and I noticed that these people, they think that when you cross, you can undo what you did.
Mm-hmm.
They say in 3 generations I clean and I got a New Zealand, or I got Rex back. No, you don't. You cross it, you lose it. Or you clean all of that out, you need generations and after generation. And you cannot tap it into nothing. You need to tap in purity animals.
Right.
And I start to notice they have a lot of issues. When I was a kid, I used to have New Zealand. We used to get freaking grass from the street, feeding them. We never buy food for them.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have to buy a special thing and this and that. Mine, I don't care.
Skin mix.
like dogs.
Dog doodle too soft. Get this mix. That damn dog.
Animals, they're getting softer and softer.
Because of it's our fault, right? Though.
Yeah, it is. It is only. Everybody think it's a breeder. Everything is think is God. I mimic nature.
Right.
Nature always is right.
Right.
But they don't like it because you got losses. And they don't like losses.
That's true. I'm gonna bring up a guy, you know him, and I'm gonna bring him up because he's not soft. I wouldn't bring up a lot of these breeders' names. You know him. I don't think you necessarily agree with him, but Coach from Formula One K9, he does something. He does something different that I kind of appreciate. He mixed the dogs. He like, look, I'm mixing them. Bam, bam. F1, F2, F3.
That's good, to be honest. But I don't see the purpose of his dog yet.
Well, he said he's aiming them to put them in high performance military dog. But one thing he does,
military dog, he can forget about it. He needs to learn that.
But that's why it's high performance. But one thing he does that I can respect. He says, my dogs ain't breeding for consumers. He said, I'm breeding for a special type of person.
Yeah, but
I'm not putting it in the families. You know what I mean? Necessarily. You know, I'm going shooting for a different type of thing. A lot of these pit
you need
bull
to test
mixes
your
are
dog.
somewhat-
If you are not testing them, I mean, very good. I can fill it out my mouth with all this word, and my dog did that, but I don't show it. I got in my page a dog. He took a bullet protecting his owner.
right. My mom, I can produce stuff like that. My mom dog too. But what I'm saying is, with this pit bull mixture in like in some of these dogs, you know, are they safe for families? Some of them, I mean, some of them are really high drive. You talking about the bull herder and different things. People selling that shit to families and getting them back, not saying anything too much about it. Shh, don't go do. I be hearing about it. You know what I'm saying?
You creating to a crazy dog, there is no worth a penny, because that dog, if you test it in the box, it will run.
Mm-hmm.
All those make crosses. You put it in a box with a real pit bull, it will make him roll in 5 minutes. If he last 10, it was because he was thinking.
But they can't put it in a box with a pit bull because that's illegal. But what about a pig? With a pig, that's another thing, Mike.
No, your Malanois with a pig.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the thing is too, like finding a new job for that pit bull. They're gonna have to find a way.
Why you making a dog when we have so many dogs they can do the same? We are filling out the shelters.
The shelters are filled with mixed dogs.
Yeah.
That's some more propaganda. They try to make it look like it's purebred dogs.
No, there is enough.
You know, or what's classified as
purebred. There.
Yeah. All thing you gotta do is walk through the shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And know the standard, because you can people like myself, I can see a presa, I can see a cane corso, I can see a pit bull.
Yeah.
Actually, I can tell.
You can look, yeah.
People used to say, but you're wrong, your eyes are wrong. I say, but then let's use the DNA too. And when I prove myself what I say with DNA proof, now what you gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And right. But the problem with these people, they don't know the standard of the dog they're breeding.
Right.
Their standard is Facebook. And Facebook,
they hadn't even read it. But even with the working guys, even with the guys that say work to the booty hole squirt, they couldn't tell you the parts of a dog's body. They can't tell you. They can't tell you, Mike.
They are no breeders. They're dog trainers. Dog trainer is another. I respect dog trainer, but they have to respect us. Without us, they don't have no work.
Right.
Actually, they do, because they love to work with crap dogs because they make more money.
Right.
And I hear them saying that.
Yeah. Then they knock a lot of dogs too. They really love to knock the corso, but it's different type of trainers. I was thinking about doing a show with this with Hecker's ass about the different type of trainers. I know the ones that knock the corso a lot. They usually got a bull herder.
Yeah.
Because the corso ain't gonna do what they want. Not all.
We have a circus on Instagram, on Facebook.
We got a what?
A circus.
Oh yeah, that shit is crazy. Yeah.
They need to come out with a new breed or a new mix and showing the world they're doing something with something they know. But it's a competition thing.
Right.
It's like I see people working, and my sister had one. If she hear me saying what I'm gonna say, she probably gonna get mad at me.
Yeah. What does your sister have? Does she have a doodle?
She got those what you call it?
Was it doodle?
Doodle, yeah, doodle.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my God, I seen is mean, but you put your hand and let it bite, and you don't feel nothing.
Yeah,
there is no blood coming out.
Let me ask you this though.
Show you that, and it's because of the poodle. that was meant to be gentle with their mouth. And the golden retriever is another gentle mouth dog. So you put two the gentle mouth dogs, it's going to create another gentle mouth dog.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and the dog trainer cannot tell you that because they don't know the philosophy behind the breeds where they're made. That's what they say. Oh, the dog up front, because that's they all know. They cannot understand how to read pedigrees and stuff like that.
Oh, Mike, you just killed something. You know, I had a lot of people have been wanting me to ask that question, put it out there a little bit more. And Michelle Tester wanted me to clip it out, and I clipped it out because you just kind of said it.
Yeah.
It's kind of important to know what a breed is for as a dog trainer, you know. And I don't think a lot of them take that into consideration. You know what I mean? You know, like
that's what they use the word the dog up front. That you when you hear
dog
that,
in front of you, yeah.
Yes, when you hear that, it's because they don't know nothing about the dogs.
Right. So that could be good, using a good way or a bad way. That means he could be like, look,
you don't know how to read pedigrees, and I put you the pedigree, you will be lost. And that's what they use that word. When you got a dog, they're acting with certain behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You need to understand where that behavior comes from.
Mm-hmm.
That's what is important. You understand the pedigrees, how to interpret it.
Right. Yeah.
Because a pedigree is the Bible of the dog. It tells you, it's the instruction of the dog, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
How to use it, how it's good for, and what is not good for.
Right.
That's what breed were created to help us.
So they blame. So what you saying? You said, you know, a lot of the trainers talk shit about the certain breeds, and they possibly could be a problem because they don't know what's in front of them. Good point, Mike.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a damn good point.
And much of the breed they're mixed. How you know? How you gonna blame a breed when you don't even know if the dog you got up front is a purebred or no?
Right. Yeah, but see, people. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit because people gonna twist that. They're gonna be like, well, if the dog ain't shit, the dog ain't shit. How do I know what it's gonna do unless it does it? But
they're blaming the breed, and it's the
blaming
dog
the breed. But me and you, I don't know about the presser, but you know, a good breeder, somebody who worked Corsos, or somebody like Oscar, or you know, all of them gonna tell you, hey, look, they need a little more time to mature, right? How about the presser being a master breed? Is it the same for them?
It's depend on the mentality of the dog.
Okay.
I got dogs who mature very Cuervo. Maturity was ready. Actually, I was testing him by Lou. He was a student of Michael Gypsy. Lou. Oh my God, I forgot his last name. Anyway, you see in testing dog as a testing Cuervo as a puppy, he was ready.
Right.
And I got dogs who take longer.
Well, that's because
you have to know how to when you build in a line, you'll be able to tell who is ready and who is not. When you got a lot of bunch of scatterbred dogs, scatterbred mean the same breed, but different. No line in particular. That's what we got in Presa Canario. All the dogs, they're being mixed or scatterbred. Either there is no line. The only line.
They still putting stuff in the presser, Mike.
Yeah, they still.
God, dog. Yeah. Well, I guess we got.
And you cannot call that pure. You cannot base on nothing in there because the dog all look different. And then if that dog he have, because of people in here, oh my God, they don't know how to tell a presa from a Canet Corso from a Borbo. They don't know the breed.
Yeah, and then too, like that's another thing that they will knock us on. Like they'll say, they'll knock us because we have some different phenotypes, right? You know, in both breeds. But the new breeds, goddamn, you know, still trying to work it out. But and then they'll say,
we got a standard.
y'all don't got enough genetic diversity. What?
And the more diversity that we got, the more screw we are.
Yeah. Then they knock
These people don't know nothing about genetic, don't know nothing about breeding.
Right.
As a breed, it's like lions. You don't see lions interact with cheetahs in the wild.
Right.
Lions breed to lioness. Cheetahs breed to cheetahs.
Yeah.
And that's what you see a phenotype. In all these animals, they all look alike.
Exactly. So I think what needs to stop happening is designer breeders need to quit mixing their ideology into purebred ideology. I mean,
what happened? What I don't is you mix. Tell people, be honest, and tell they're mixed, and don't register that stuff because that's no ethical,
right?
And that mess it up everyone.
Well, yeah, just like in the Corso, like since we in a designer era, instead of just making your own dog or making the new Satilli dog, a new version of the Satilli dog, they want to modernize these new. I don't even know why they're using some of this newer stuff. Modernize it and still call it a Corso. I think that's be the issue. Those famous names, the Presa Canario, the Connie Corso, I still gotta use that name.
Yeah, if you mix, you're gone. And it's you cannot tell, you cannot say your eyes, but let's do DNA then. But they don't want to do DNA either.
Right. It's just, I mean, you know what? This is what I don't understand with that part. If I'm gonna mix the dog, I'm just gonna mix the dog.
Yeah.
In today's time, it's pretty acceptable. I see it, man. I'm gonna get in trouble. I can see certain guys, right? They put two dogs together. Oh, Jesus, he's the best.
Every dog they put or they bring from the outside is the best.
He's the best. I'm not even talking about bringing it into the Corso or if they put two dogs together and the dog come out pretty decent. What they clap the next thing to Jesus Christ. I'm serious. I mean, I noticed that the dog don't have to be done nothing spectacular, but that's the area we in. So like I'm saying, why even cheat? Just tell them what you're doing. It'll be acceptable instead of mixing it in and still calling it a Corso. It ain't no Corso no more. It ain't a Presa no more.
And then if you get one, they assimilate a little bit or confuse you with, because puppies are all cute and they all look alike.
Right. Yeah.
But when that's gonna start to grow and it's gonna show what it was done to create him.
Right.
It was gonna rat on that person.
Right. And then Mike too, like I was talking to Miss AJ last night, and when we was kids, it wasn't nothing to mix dogs in the hood. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't, it wasn't. Paul got a dog up there. Hey, I got DJ. Hold on, let's do it. We kids. You know what I'm saying? So, but like now it's so deceptive. You know what I mean?
In all my years with dogs, I never mixed a dog. I did have mixed dogs.
Michael.
No, I never did.
I thought you grew up with your grandfather was a band dog breeder.
No.
My
grandfather, he was a rooster.
Oh, that's right. Cockfighter. Yeah, he was a cockfighter. Oh, yeah, I remember that because they was on the
and they have dogs in their yard too.
Yeah,
they have dogs.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and they told me the next thing I know, I was reading on Facebook that black man on there fighting chickens. They could at least said they saw me at church's chicken somewhere. They said, chickens.
It's legal in the island.
Yeah, it's still legal in a lot of places.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Coliseum for it. It's no in the corner, two guys. No, it's like in a like a boxing match in a Coliseum, with everything.
Yeah, still big time over
Yeah,
there.
it's still
Still over here too. Yeah, still over here too.
the two jockeys, the guy who won the Kentucky Derby with Golden Tempo, I think that's what is his name, is Puerto Rican, and they want to take that title from him, and he went to the island and just went to a cockfighting, and they blasting in every page of Facebook.
Right.
They want to take, because he went into a cockfight in the island.
Right.
Talking about that horse is a purebred, and he's a descendant of Secretariat, and he did the same thing Secretariat did. That's what that racing was so popular, because the Golden Tempo, it was the last on the race, and he managed to win the race from behind, and Secretariat did the same thing.
Mike, I'm gonna put you on a hot seat tonight. I'm gonna ask you a question, Mike. Okay, you can answer however you want to. So, if it ever was a band dog or breeder, has it been one that you was like, I actually like those dogs?
Yeah, but what happened with the band dog? It cannot sustain itself.
Right.
You have to keep doing that stuff, and to me, it's better to have purity and get it one after another than guessing, that I have to bring another dog from the outside, the second generation or the third, because he lasts F1, F2, and F3, and from there, the Spaniards who do band dog, they don't pass F3.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna put. Okay. Let me put Davidson. I'm gonna let you answer this. He said, "What the hell was that?"
The presa is a band. How is a band? Many. All the dogs start as and let me tell you, band dog is a creation. That somebody came out with that name, but crossing dog is been before than that person.
Yeah, forever. Yeah. That's another thing I think that people kind of, when Davidson said the presser is a band dog, right?
So you should not register them, because that means you are unethical.
So, but
you are not putting if you register, you know that you have a mixed dog, and you are registered as a purebred. You are not ethical, and you are part of the problem, not part of the solution.
But look, when I look at something like that, I say, well, if a band dog is just a type of dog, a purebred is a type of dog. Let me. Do you think it's still dogs that hadn't even touched the surface of humanity? Like I was seeing somewhere about a black dog on an island, never been off the island.
There is the one in Rochester, I forget the name, and I hope I don't remember, because I don't want to give anybody an idea.
Right. But it is dogs in certain
pitbull. They're still. I got friends. They still breeding pure pitbull to this day.
Right.
But I'm not gonna tell anyone where they at.
Right. Right. But purity. Do we really know what purity means? Is purity always bad, being that it's been dogs that hadn't really been, like you said, hadn't been found by the public and manipulated yet, but they're on islands. Nobody's really like doing a controlled breeding system, but these dogs have been living in isolation with each other for all these years,
It is that, I mean, people, not everybody not everyone is a breeder, and not everybody can breed dogs. We got bad breeder, good breeders. When you breed abomination, you breed problems. That doesn't have nothing to do with purity. That has to do with your goal. You want to exaggerate feature when in the wild those are not your friend. It's gonna go against you. It's like I got those New Zealand. I let them out. They're white. They're gonna be eaten by anything. Animal need camouflage, need strategy, need to be bred for what they are, and need to be intelligent to survive out in the wild. Okay, going back to our dogs. Our dogs, they're kept by us, and they started for a work for us, to helping us. And to have a dog who you can predict his character one generation after another generation, is no other way. You have to inbreed and line breed the animal.
But that's my issue. Where is the shame in keeping records of traits, dogs, health testing? What is the shame in that? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's because they hear this guy from Embar, he hate on Purebred. He's the guy with the long hair.
Oh, it's a guy from Embar.
Oh my God. He promote the wrong things.
Right. But you know, they went
Did
commercial.
you see my last video?
No, I hadn't saw that, but I do know Embark went from the breeders to the consumer. I said, oh, that's gonna change shit.
It will help everyone.
Right.
The thing is, I got a dog named Luma, and I embarked her. The father is Cortez, and the mother is Jade. I think it's Jade. Anyway, the mother chose as a mother because Ember had that too. Now, and he tell you who is belong, who is related, and all that. That's the COR, but the COR is getting better. So what happened is I break their mentality. I tell them all the science that they all wrong.
COR, coefficient relationship, just for people who
That's
didn't know.
right. Yes, that's right. This Luma dog is a female, and she's over 90% her father herself. And I press some buttons on Embark, and they didn't want to put them, and they don't put it. But they sent me a note. They sent me an email saying I got it. I put on that video. They say they don't put it, even if the measuring thing they using and all that is accurate. They don't. Ember is not into that. They don't believe in that.
Right.
So they don't believe that. Tell you don't believe in purity. And I go and I talk to them and I say, how are you going to preserve a breed if you guys are not helping? Oh, you should call the racer. The racer, they are not into that either. So how I'm going to keep records of what I'm doing to do, but they don't want that.
Right.
They don't want the boys out there. If you look in one island from close to Madagascar, I seen the Dutch, their owner of the island, and it's an island. It's a desert island.
Right.
I mean, it's grass in it, but it's no rivers. It's hard to live in there. Anyway, back over 100 years ago, somebody dumped like three to 5 cows in there, and passed over 100 years.
Right.
When they went to the island, there was over 3,000 cows.
Right.
5 or 3, something like that.
Okay.
Nobody bring new ones.
Okay.
They start to study them as much as they could. The cows survive without what you call it, regular water, no seawater.
Well water.
They don't have no river, so they cannot drink water from a stream
Oh,
or
they just get the water like the pond from the ponds, natural.
yeah,
Okay.
they can. So what the cows, they start to adapting to the climate. They start to getting their water eating the grass.
Mm-hmm.
They absorb that water from the grass. That's how the body start to learn how to survive.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah.
And all these animals, they was inbred and line bred to each other. There was no another animal. And that's how science, they're so wrong. And when you see lion, you don't have to go that far. And that documentary, you can look at it. You can find it.
Okay.
That you can go far. If you look the lions, the jaguars, and all that, you don't see them mixing into each other, interacting into each other. They breed into their own. So if you know that, I mean, it's no hard to find out they're doing inbreeding and line breeding as well.
Yeah. All right, Mike. So let's get in trouble one more time. I know my wife's trying.
We getting deeper into.
So with what you said on that, basically the question is there ever any time that a purebred dog should bring in a whole nother breed to fix anything? But here's my point. Let me show you. 1 second. Share screen. This is a big topic right now that I've been covering. And that's the Finnish Kennel Club Doberman crossbreeding project. And Mike, to put this in a nutshell, it's because of the DCM, dilated cardiomyopathy, which for most of us who don't got Dobermans, heart issues where the heart kind of just I can't get into the clinical, but it just gives out over amount of time. You know, it just started to fail. And so they saying that this is something that's affecting at least 60% of the breed. And they got some tests for it, but it's hard to track when it might just pop up too, you know. And I hope she do it for. I got a scientist that I've been talking to about this, so I might be able to pull that episode off. I don't know yet, but I'm working on it. But they are talking about a few breeds they want to maybe
fix them.
Yeah, a Gordon Setter, a Havawart, a Finnish Laponian herder, and a German short-haired pointer. So back to my main question. Is there ever any time where you got to add in a new breed to fix something in an existing breed?
Pit Bull is going pretty strong. It's the strongest survive, and if we don't do that in animal kingdom, that happen. That's what the lion still a lion. The crocodile is still a crocodile. You don't see a certain time they interact with hippos and make hybrid from there to survive. No. Animals, what happened is these people want to be rich selling dogs, though nobody have, as far as I know. To me, this is a hobby. I like it, and I use my dog as a working dog. The thing is, you want 16 puppies and 20, like this is no cattle, or rabbit. So that's what I hear. They want big litters. In rabbit world, in the meat world, I can understand why. But in the dog world, I mean, are you eating that many dogs? Are you eating dogs to begin with? Why you need so many in 1 liter? A female has certain boobies for certain puppies. You should know past that, because you're in trouble. God made every animal the way it should be. And you see in the wild, animal doesn't have a litter of 16 animals or 15.
Right.
They don't have, and the weak die and the stronger survive.
Right.
That's what the next generation is better than the one before.
Mhm.
In dogs, we are making it worse. We're making dogs weaker and weaker and weaker.
Right. Gotcha.
You see my dog, I got a dog, he get like 8 times or 9 times already. I cannot even count anymore because too many times. They'll get bit by rattlesnake and cut them out.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
picture,
I remember that. Yeah.
and you see, that's the proof right there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Mike, so you basically the answer is no. So in their predicament, what would you
What I will
how would
do,
you yeah, what would you do?
I will breed different. I will breed like game dogs, a dog with a purpose, and put those purpose to a test. And the stronger gonna gonna show it, and the weaker is gonna show it as well. And the weaker will you give him away, whatever you do, but nobody wants to do that.
Right. So I guess basically like you kind of saying what Armin was saying, like you saying that if they were testing the dogs through working, maybe a lot of it got caught instead
Yeah,
of going for the phenotypical thing.
is they going for the wrong reason? They start to making the dogs too beautiful for their appealing.
Mhm.
And when you make an animal for only appearance, to what people think, by looks, you are making a weak animal.
Mhm.
And instead of doing the dogs, a Doberman is a working dog. It's a working breed, and it should be keeping like that. That's what show dogs do, and a soft sport, because a sport is soft. It's not like it used to be.
Mhm. Mhm.
Before they get hit
Right.
with that stick, they get hit hard,
Right.
and they have to show some nerve.
Right.
But
Right.
people are not doing that. I mean, another thing is how you help the breed. If you are not into working dogs, don't get them.
Right.
But everybody saw a movie with a working dog, and they already
Make 'em
wanted that
popular.
breed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when they have that machine in their house, they complaining.
Right.
It's like this woman rescued two greyhounds,
Mhm.
and the greyhounds run. They still have the hunting trait, because every time they run in the track, they chasing a rabbit. It's electronic rabbit, but it's still a rabbit.
Right.
So what happened? She left the two greyhounds with a pet dog. I don't know, it was a Maltese, something like that.
Mhm.
And when she came from work, the two greyhound eat her Maltese. They killing him, taking into pieces. Because the old Maltese, I get, he acting like a rabbit, and he went, and he triggers the prey on those dogs.
Right.
Give me a second. Nive!
Okay.
He start to whining.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear it.
No, it's all good. Well, Mike, we did it right at an hour like I wanted. So, yeah, we got through it, man.
You fix your breed with your own breed. Because
Right.
then we have a problem, and everybody, and it's another thing. There's no honest breed.
So you gotta find the correct specimens to fix that breeding.
Yeah, you need to learn the what you call it, the standard, and you have to go to the old standard. No, nothing is being fixed, and those standard there, but that means it's being mixing going on. That's what I go always to the. We got in a standard, we call it the 1989. For those who are impressed, the 1989, it tells you from the beginning. It's the same. That's the Bible. for us.
Do y'all
For
still got
myself.
do y'all still got Americans telling the Canary Islands, the government, that they're wrong?
Yeah, the muzzle, the 40 to 60, the that's for Cane Corso, that's not for Presa, and oh my God, these people they want. I say why, and instead they tell us how to do, or saying why you don't make your own breed and you decide how it's gonna look.
Right.
Don't tell me that because I'm following the 1989. That's the first standard group. It was writing before, and then they put all that documentation into the Department of Agriculture in Canary Islands. So that's what I follow, and I say 40 to 60. One single coat, the coat from the withers to the top of the neck, close to the head. It should be slightly longer. I follow all the stuff. The hair, it should not be short as a pit bull or borbal, but it should be elastic as a borbal. Borbal have elastic hair skin, but the hair, our hair is different than their hair. I can tell by looking one and one. I know who is who. And
Right.
I see two people. I see a picture of two dogs. There was Borbol. I'm very suspicious of them being Borbol with the cropped ears and long tails. People been done that before.
Okay. Well, Mike, let me get just one question in. I'm sure somebody crying over here. This subject is touchy for people. Let me find one here. What's up? Send text Corsos, average bull. Let's see. You are not allowed to ask questions. People get their feelings hurt. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Okay, now, hold on. Okay, wait a minute. It's propaganda. Let me get a quick. Hey, I had an incident the other day on Facebook. I'm gonna say something, man. A lot of the issues we have in breeds sometimes ain't always newer people. It's the older people, the very bullyish people, and competitive and shit. I had a post on Facebook about it started a lot of shit about who was the goat of your breed. So I had this bimbo, her name was Claire. This bimbo come to my post. First thing she started to do is tell me what the hell to do. Like don't block the comments. And no comment was blocked, she just couldn't work her device. You know how it comes, like you got to hit like
she
relevant.
Didn't do thing, but she was ahead.
Right. Yeah. No, well, yeah, it was like sometimes you got to hit newest or relevant. And I'm like, hey ma'am, I'm being real nice. I'm like, all the comments there. I mean, the way y'all screenshot, where y'all do a lot of phone recording and stuff like that, I ain't got nothing to hide because it's up.
My boy lately too.
Yeah, you gonna screenshot it. So she insists on talking to me like I'm Morgan Freeman, like it's Driving Miss Daisy. Motherfucker, do I look like I'm from Mississippi? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. a lot of these she's a bimbo, Claire. You a bimbo. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't find it, but then you want to come telling me what to do. But it's people in the breeds like that.
An issue on everything.
Right. Issue on every fucking thing.
And they're
like I'm obligated to do something for you. I'm not obligated to do a damn thing for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's some of them older people in the breeds too, man. But anyway. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, read
the last one. Ain't no questions allowed. Ain't no questions allowed unless I want to ask them. But anyway, what does Mike think of the curtain line presses?
Curto doesn't have a line because you have to have a related dogs, and Curto doesn't believe in lines. He might say the word lines, but he using it wrong. Related dog, if you do a DNA test of those dogs, they should be all related to each one, like mine does. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. This system that I using, like I say, is with the game dog world. That isn't it. Everybody like to use that word, but doesn't apply in the outside because it's hard to do. It's not easy.
Right. So Vita, I understand what you said, but I had to bring up that example of what I was talking about on another post. If I was talking to you, I would address you. Thank you. But anyway, go ahead.
So no, Courtois doesn't have no line, and he doesn't believe in 100% purity. Maybe he do it before, but no anymore. So there is the question. Did he used to have good dogs? Yeah, he used to gather from other breeders and breed it to himself and preserve that. But all those guys, they're all dead right now. The last one who was alive, it was Miguel Vega, and he died, I think, 2 years ago. That was the last one. So I don't know what he's gonna do now.
You know, I'm gonna mention these breeders' name, but they've been on the show. They purebred, they purebred enthusiasts, right? They're preservation breeders, and I've asked them like the same question, like, has there been a little bit? Has it ever been a bad dog or a mixed breed dog? That bad dog. These terminologies, these words, man. But a lot of people used to talk about this guy named Joe Lucero. You ever heard of him?
No, no, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. So
what happened to him?
I don't know. I need to check into it. And then they also like a lot of people email me or tell me like as
You're talking about in the Pitbull War?
I don't think he's in the pit. Was he in the Pitbull War? Y'all help us in the
comments. There was oh my God, Corbino, Joe Corbino. The many people, but that was, my God, that was from my grandfather's time. Joe Corbino.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Corbino, no, everybody, people talking about it. They have pure Corbino. That's impossible. That's impossible.
Yeah.
That guy was, and actually, who take those dogs to the next level, it was who started all that line breeding, intensive inbreeding. It was Don Mayfield.
Right.
And a lot of people, before then he died, he got a lot of enemies. Yeah, I mean, I compare myself to him because I say to some people, they say, "Oh, Mike, you do this and do that. You do the right thing," and people hate you. I don't know why. And I say, bro, I'm gonna become Don Mayfield because Don Mayfield is, you guys remember. Don Mayfield, everybody used to hate him. When he died, he became popular.
Yeah.
Because everybody then understood what he meant, and everybody was lost. He was calculating breedings. My grandfather, when I met him, I was a Don product because of my grandfather. And he liked that because he used to like rooster too. All those people, they fight rooster too.
Right.
There was in both sides, and that's what the good dog breeders. There was cockfighter before than a dog breeder themselves.
Yeah,
and that's how good they became.
Yeah, everything is performance based.
Yeah, and there is decision. I did like the dog better because the dog was thinking there was like boxers.
Have you ever heard of this Sparta Boys, Renegades? You ever heard of those?
Sparta Boys?
Yeah.
Those are band dog breeders.
Oh. You know what?
They say they're Presa, but they are not.
Right.
They're from Portugal.
Oh, they're from Portugal. Okay. Yeah, I hear about one kennel, like I'm not gonna say his name, but as far as band dogs, a lot of people like his dogs. You know what I mean? If I say his name, he gonna owe me a check.
He's from here, right?
Yeah, he's from here. I'll tell you who they tell me got a really nice dog breed. band dog program. I don't know him. He don't know me. Deep South Central. Deep South Central. They say he a bad boy with his dog.
I see their post somewhere.
Yeah.
Bandog group.
He don't talk much. He don't, but
in Bandogs group. I don't believe that's not my. In Bandogs, anybody can. No Bandogs. I'm sorry. Mix everybody. Bandogs is elaborate right now. Bandog is hard to make because preserver breeders are dying.
Right.
And if you don't have people who preserve breed, Bandog will die along with them. Much of the dogs that you see outside, there are no Bandogs. They're mutt. Called Bandogs because it's a new word. Not because you mix this with this is equal to a Bandog. You know what I mean?
Right. So that goes back to one of my initial statements. I think that kind of we shouldn't intermingle what these certain types of dogs are for. I think that's where the confusion come in, like jumping over here, jumping over there. We do it better.
They want to sell.
At the end of the day, the dogs got to do the talking. You know what I mean? The dogs got to do the talking, not us.
Yeah.
When it comes to situations like that, you know what I'm saying? So I could go a little further, Mike, but I'm ready to get off. I got shit to do. Yeah. So, man, I appreciate you. If you guys want to find him, that's his name down there, Presa Canario de los Morales. He's on Instagram. He has a YouTube channel. He got a bunch of body work on this channel and everything. So, Mike, I'll let you close it out. You got anything else you want to say?
Oh, keep it pure. If you're gonna register dog as a purebred, keep them pure, and if you wanna cross them, that's okay too. Just say what they are, and everybody will breed better dogs tomorrow. Everybody will be happy.
Keep it honest.
Yes.
Yeah, keep it on the dogs. God damn it, shit. Yeah.
And the dog do the talking.
Let the dogs do talking. Shit. All right. I'm out, Mike. I appreciate you, brother.
All right. You're very welcome, and God bless all of you.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Step into the realm of canine wisdom with our podcast, NWA Connie Corsos, where we interview dog men and women from around the globe. Discover their talents and insights on breeding, training, nutrition, and the rich history of dogs. Tune in to the most underrated yet influential dog podcast on social media. Your journey into the dog world starts here.